Okay, I wanted to do a screencast to show you how to use the featured post plugin that we just installed onto Thesis and onto our site here. And you can see we are featuring posts in a number of different places in the upcoming events, as well as recent posts. And also that thumbnail is showing up other places like here on the blog. And it can or may not be appearing here on the actual blog page. So I wanted to show you how to set this up so that you know how to do it yourself and make sure that it appears everywhere that you want it to appear. So we'll go over to our post, which we've already got, it's been published or whatever. So, but we do want to add this functionality. Before we do that, I just wanted to point out a quick tip. Just to clean up, you may notice we've just got a whole bunch of things that we're doing here. And so you may or may not want to see all that stuff. And if you don't know how to get rid of it, just to kind of clean up your workspace, you can always go over here to Screen Options and just click on the things you don't want to see. You probably don't need the SEO details, don't need the custom fields. You're probably always going to leave discussion or commenting on. You don't need to see that premium slider thing. So yeah, and then that'll allow you to just have a little bit more, a little cleaner workspace. See that some of those things disappeared. So yeah, that's that. So let's get to it with adding the image that you're looking for featured posts. So let's say you've created this. Just go down here to featured image, click featured image, which will set featured image, which will bring a little pop-up. That'll bring up a very familiar dialog to you as you normally would insert these into blog posts. So this image we want is already in the media library, but you can go ahead and do the select file feature or drag and drop as much as you want. Okay, so this post, this is the image that we want to use. So show, and then when you see the image, you're just going to scroll down and click Use as Featured Image. That'll save, and when it's done, you scroll down to the bottom, say Save All Changes, and close that dialog box, and you'll see that that image has appeared down here. And then from there, what you're going to do is just play with some settings. So like if you want it to show up on the post, we'll do a quick update. Do a quick update down here. Get rid of that for a second. We'll update and we'll refresh this post because by default WordPress is going to want to put that featured image somewhere on this part of the page, and so we'll refresh and see where that goes, and then I'll show you kind of where the settings are for that. So yeah, just by setting that as a featured image, it went ahead and just put it in a standard spot right there. And let's say you don't want that. Well, you would go over back to your featured image settings and just click hide from singular view. That just means on the blog post it's not going to show up. Hope that makes sense right there. So then you can also do some captioning if you wanted to put a caption below there. That would pull the caption from when you add media, that dialog there. You can also do a slideshow, and it would show everything in the gallery for that post if you really want to get fancy. Over here is really where the magic is happening, so to speak. This is where you can choose your positioning if you wanted to use the featured image in the post itself as opposed to adding it in the box here like you normally would. But down here in the thumbnail is really this is supposed to auto-populate, but I have noticed with this particular image it doesn't want to, so I've kind of, you can always just go grab thumbnail, copy and paste it into the right spot so it shows up, and then the thumbnail size is 150 by 150 across the site. Okay, so we've kind of played with some of our settings in here. Again, you can position it differently. For the thumbnail, in order for it to work correctly in the blog, it needs to be set up like this, left text wrap, and also before and after page content. From there, you just update, and then we can go back to the home page here, and this image should now appear here. Good Lord willing, it'll all work out. So we'll refresh that page. Wait a couple seconds for it to load, and there it is, right on schedule. And then over here on the blog page, you see it appears, and we've got that little hover over effect going. And then we've made it disappear from this page right here. So that's the deal. See, it's gone. So again, that's the power of this this plugin, which allows us to really customize the look and feel of these featured images. So let me know if you have any questions. As always, we're happy to help. And that's the scoop.